to another dope episode of 1 Hour Talk with Mazee. Strictly on Da Rize TV. Shout out to Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Roku TV, Fire Stick. We out here. We putting major with, we out here. You know what I'm saying? I got some legends here. I traveled all the way to Hampton, Virginia on this show, and I got some special guests in the building. I cannot introduce them, so I want them to introduce themselves. Who we got in the building with us?
Hey, I'm Ebonie Below.
What up?
I'm Ivory.
My name Big Will.
Shout
Party
out to y'all.
King.
Party King in the building. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all to have y'all a part of this show. You know what I'm saying? So, Big Will, I want to talk about exactly, tell us a little bit about where you from.
I'm from Hampton. Hampton, Virginia, 757.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. What is it like being out there from Virginia?
It's cool. It's not as fast as the big city, but, we keep it lit out here,
Facts.
Nightlife, the military's out here. Colleges, a lot of black HBCUs out here, so it be turned up.
Absolutely. We got the twins, and this is the first time I ever had twins on my show. Y'all got to talk about the twin shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how is it being from Virginia, y'all twins, being popular twins and all of that?
Oh, just people. Oh, hey, Ivory. I'm not Ivory. Don't call me Ivory. Yeah, she's a popular one.
So she's popular than you.
She's a more popular one. Yeah.
Yeah.
More back. I'm just there sometimes.
Absolutely. All right, well, we in Hampton, Virginia, man. We about to get to it. With that being said, Big Will, Ivory, and we got Ebonie on the show with us. I want to kind of talk about your career, bro. Like you a legend.
I ain't nobody important.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Talk to me about your high school days, man. Like how you grew up in high school and all of that.
In high school, I was always the popular guy at my school. I was the biggest dude at my school, so I ain't really had no choice but for everybody to see me. Right. So it's like, when I was growing up, what I'm saying, like at an early age, like my grandparents always let us throw house parties and stuff around the way. So that's kind of like how I got popular for real. Just throwing these little block parties, little house parties. My grandma almost kicked out that house like 4-5 times. So
wow.
Thank God she never got put out. You know what I'm saying? Because them parties was crazy.
You was how old at the time?
15.
Wow.
I threw my first house party when I was 15.
How did you even get into that?
Man, House Party is my favorite movie. So I always wanted to be like Kid and Play when I was young. I always wanted to do acting for real because I wanted to redo that type of movie. But that just became my lifestyle for some reason. The girls, that was always the first thing. The girls. We always had the girls. Because I was never, in the streets. But all my, bigger cousins and my older friends, they was always on some street stuff.
Right.
Big Will had the girls. So I was always the dude that all the street dudes and the older guys would come chill with because I always had 7, 12 girls in front of grandma's house. You know what I'm saying?
You never caught no heat behind that? When niggas just hating on Big Will,
Absolutely. Man, yes.
How did you handle that?
At an early age back then, no. It wasn't the hating. It wasn't hate. It didn't turn into hate until money started to come and be involved. That's when the hate started. When niggas started seeing me make money and they wanted to be involved, and I had my own circle of friends, so I never really let outsiders in my circle ever. I've never been that type of person to see that you with me or you not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys that wanted to be in, they started to not like me because they couldn't get into that situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you agree that Biggie Smalls kind of made it, smoother for brothers for big brothers?
I mean, you probably could say that. I was never into the Biggie thing. I like Heavy D back in the
Biggie
day.
had all the women too.
Yeah, Heavy D had all the girls too.
Yeah, Heavy did. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Heavy had the girls too though.
Yeah.
Biggie was more rugged, you know what I'm saying? I was always fly like Heavy. Heavy always had the clothes on, the girls, the shades, and Yeah. Biggie was ugly. I was never ugly, you know what I'm saying?
So you could say you was popular in high school.
For sure.
Right. Did you ever were y'all in high school together or?
Nope.
No.
He's a Cracker fan.
Yeah.
Question.
Phantoms.
Question. Before the show, I heard you say that they was legendary before you were.
Yeah, for sure. They was popular way before I was popular.
When was the first time you heard about the twins?
Man, we grew up together, so we was kids. So I don't know. I mean, they was always my family. They family just we was always just around. So when I go places and they come around, it was always a, hey twins, hey twins, hey
His mother
twins.
is my godmother.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, so I was always, like I said, I didn't get popular until I got to high school.
Yeah.
Like, we was in middle school at the little rec league games and stuff, and everybody was around them.
Right. We the big sisters.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
He's younger.
Yeah. What type of big sister shit y'all used to do for Big Will?
He used to live with me.
Yeah.
Damn, everywhere I stayed at down here in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I gravitated to them more than anybody.
Yep.
Wow.
Watch me, keep me out of trouble, feed me. For sure.
So, something big happened for you when you left high school. You
Yeah.
went on tour with Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, fresh out of high school, like 3 weeks later.
Why did you decide to go on tour with Pretty Ricky instead of, furthering your education as far as like going to college?
I was going to go to Norfolk State when I first graduated high school. And it's like, so school was supposed to start, of course, August. When I graduated high school, it was like my dad was telling me he wanted me to go intern in New York for the summer to work for Atlantic Records, doing street team work. And I was like, well, I don't want to go up to New York. It's too loud. It's too fast. Like, I don't want to go up there by myself to go work at some label. I just don't want to do that. So, like I say, 3 weeks into the summer, it was a concert at the Hampton Coliseum. And I'm always just in the city. I'm outside. So me and my boys, we had some girls at the hotel. Let's just say that.
Right.
We leave to go outside to go walk to the McDonald's, which is like right around the corner from the hotel we were staying at. We see this big tour bus pull up, and it got Pretty Ricky's face on it. So I'm like, what these dudes, they doing out here? Like, what they got going on out here? We went to the McDonald's, we walking back. We hear a, yo, where y'all get that food from? So we like, McDonald's right around the corner. They're like, I'm about to walk over there. So the dude get off the bus, it's Slicker with the dreads.
Right.
Like, he like, yeah, man, he was like, y'all gotta walk around here? We like, yeah, like, well, we got a car if you want us to take you to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So mind you, I'm like familiar with these dudes because of BET, but I'm not a fan of these dudes. So Slick get in the car, me and my brother Fame, my brother Deezy, we go to the Walmart. We in Walmart for 2-3 minutes. Girls just start walking behind us. Like the employees, they started, can we get an autograph? I'm just like, these dudes.
How big was Pretty Ricky at the time?
They had that one song out. That one song. What song is
Hotline?
that? Not Hotline. The first song that they ever came out with. The first one. Before Hotline.
Damn, anybody know out there?
That's
Hotline. That's Hotline. Can't we?
I can't remember the first song,
Some of the
man.
good ones.
But
Yeah,
could you
it was-
say it was their peak?
It was they was peaking. They was on tour. They had a whole tour. Grind on me.
Grind on me.
Grind on me. That was a big
CJ.
song.
Shout out to CJ.
Okay.
That was a big song.
You got that song
Yeah.
right.
Grind on me.
That was a big song.
Yeah.
So at that time, I wasn't really into, the Miami artist or whatever, but they was on BET going crazy. So I mean, all the fans in the store was like, what are y'all doing here? Like, yeah, we got a show in Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should come out or whatever. I'm like, they kept saying, where's Spectacular? That's all they kept saying. Where's the light skin one? Where's the light skin one? So Slick, they just like, man, come back to the hotel. So they invited all the girls, just come on back to the hotel. So, man, we went back over there to the hotel, and I met the management and all that. So that day, it was just a big day where everybody was just kicking it with them on some chill stuff,
Yeah.
I just got cool with them that day. I would skip a lot of parts because it get crazy, but I got cool with them that day because of me just being me, right?
Yeah.
So that night, they did their show. The manager was DJing for them at the show. So mind you, I've been throwing parties and DJing for the last 5 years of my life. Right. So I was just like, y'all don't got no DJ? And they was like, nah, like, he play the music. And I'm just like, y'all should just let me be y'all DJ. And right then and there, Spec was like, all right, cool, come on, we got a show tomorrow.
Wow.
I was like, hell.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Unbelievable.
And they was like, I was like, I got a party tonight at the skating ring. And they was like, well, after your party, meet us in Richmond.
You talking about being at the right place at the right time.
Right.
That's all it was. And they just messed with me so crazy because I was this wild boy like them. Like that day was That day was crazy. I can't speak on that day, but that day was a wild day. And because I orchestrated that day, and they like, oh, he was one of us.
Yeah.
And so they just like, come on. And from that day, me, my best friend, my two brothers, we jumped in her car. She drove us to Richmond, did that show, drove to DC, did that show, drove to Charlotte, did that. Like, it was just that was it.
Ebonie, when can you say that you started seeing how big your brother was becoming?
Definitely the house parties. The house parties was lit. Yeah, them skate ring parties was lit. I think it went from the house party to the skate ring party, right? The house parties was definitely
because they told my grandmother we threw one more, she was gone. That was it.
Right.
And that's when I learned how to do a business license and all that stuff to get my business in order.
Literally, it was just shutting the whole building down.
Like the skate rings was crazy.
Yeah.
How crazy was his parties?
We used to help him.
I mean, they were on skates, but they will also have the DJ on the floor. So yeah, we got skates, but yeah, people on the floor too without the skates.
We did security for him at the skating rings. Like skating rings was crazy.
Y'all did security?
Yes, we was doing security for him.
What type of security shit y'all was doing?
My family was my security.
Right, the family was the one doing everything.
Skate rings was lit.
Collecting the money at the door.
I did it all.
Yeah, that was support.
Absolutely,
for sure.
My
family has always been supportive of me. Everybody, from my grandparents down to everybody.
So so talking about your you throwing parties, does the name Batman ring a bell?
Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Now he did something spectacular that was on your grandmother's block.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of walk me through that.
Well, I mean, when I became Pretty Ricky's DJ, Bat was doing street scene work for Def Jam at the time. That's how we ended up with Bat that night, and he was lacing the whole situation or whatever. So when I threw my first party, Batman laced my whole Def Jam. Like, he just laced it, made flyers and just posters, and he made my party look so official that that's what turned me up. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was in competition with another group that was out here that was like, they were the Phoebus though. So it was like they had all the athletes, talking about J. King and all of them.
Yeah.
They had all the athletes and stuff. I had more of the streets. You know what I'm saying? So Batman was coming around and he was just making me look extra good, giving out CDs to all the girls, like posters. It was just, Bat was that dude. He put me on to everything.
What do you think caused the breakup with Pretty Ricky?
What caused it? Egos.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Egos caused it. I think it was egos, man.
Much pride.
It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money situations going on, probably.
Yeah.
Who
could you say you was? Not to cut you off. Who could you say like you was closer to? It was four of them, right?
I was closest to Slick, but Spec was more of a big brother mentor. Slick was just getting me in trouble every day.
Yeah. Spec got the thing going on with Master P where they.
I always knew Spec was going to be what he is right now. Because, side note, how sometimes when somebody tell you something and then you think about it later on, you be like, dang, I should have did that.
Yeah.
Spec called me one day and was like, Will, how close is you to Charleston, South Carolina? And I said, I don't know. Shit, let me see. It was a few hours. So you need to meet me out here. I'm going to send you an address. Meet me ASAP. Went out there. Drove out there, me and my boy, met him at a Wendy's. He was telling me about his situation with the stocks and the business and all of this stuff. And he was like, he's only telling his friends that he really love and want to see win. Mind you, around this time, I got money. I got mad stuff going on, Motion, VA. I'm like, I'm not about to move to Miami to play with you, to play with y'all. Because that's what they do. They play too much, right? So it's like, we get in the car, Wendy's, and literally we only been at Wendy's and we went back home. A couple months later, he put me in this group chat, talking about financial stuff or whatever. I'm thinking it's like some scamming stuff or whatever. So I paid no attention to it.
Right.
Couple months go by. I start to see Spec on Twitter, and they was like, "Congratulations to Spectacular." He had like this, was it a Porty? What is it? Like the Porty account was a Porty account.
Was that?
It's like a fake account.
Okay, yeah.
But it was a cat that the world like gravitated to. He made that page and he sold it for like a couple $1 million. And when he did that, it was like everything else that he was doing at that time that he told me at that Wendy's, it was literally in my face. And I was like, what in the world? What you do? You call right then and there. Yo, what y'all got going on? Like,
let's
he
find
said,
out.
well, I told y'all.
Yeah.
He said, now I'm about to set you up, I'm about to get you right, da-da-da-da. Now I'm busy. So I'm like, all right, I'm coming, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Never linked back with him.
So Pretty Ricky was coming out. You know, they was at their peak when you went on tour with them.
Yeah, they peak.
Yeah. Ivory, Ebonie. How did y'all feel as females listening to Pretty Ricky? Did y'all hear Pretty Ricky before Big Will?
Yeah. The song? I heard it, but once we got to actually meet them, it made me listen to it more.
Yeah.
What was became family for real. It was like.
So what was the vibes like?
We the type of girls, we the all around type of chicks. So, we can be around them, and we're not the celebrity type of people. They'd be like, oh my God,
we're not no groupies. Yeah, there you go. We're nowhere near ever a groupie. So we can just be there and act like they just normal people and know how to chill.
Yeah.
They definitely was lit though. We had a great time with them.
So is that how you became the party king? The parties? No, not through them, but through the parties. That you was throwing.
For sure.
That's where you got the name from.
Sure. Yeah. Even on top of the house parties and the skating rink parties, we used to do the renting out the bingo hall. The bingo halls was
That's when I became the party king.
That's when he became the party king.
The bingo hall parties.
And our godfather
because it was like somebody gave me that name.
So our godfather owns a bingo hall, and it's the bingo hall that's on Mercury Boulevard.
Mercury Entertainment Center.
Yeah, it's called Mercury Entertainment Center now. But those parties.
What was the club back then?
You trying to get me?
Checkers.
Oh,
that's right.
Yes. Yeah, we don't have some days.
So what is this like? What is
popular? Them two in that building.
You know what? We're gonna get on it because I want
another place we was going to called Nikki's place. That one really. The bingo hall was where it was at.
Yeah.
That shit holds how many people in that place?
Bingo hall was
thousands, and he packed that motherfucker. Okay?
Yeah. How long has it been since y'all seen each other?
It's been a while for me, but me living in Charlotte, I come down sometimes for family events, but I don't really.
I see him every time I come back to Virginia.
But it's something like a reunion.
Yeah, it's a reunion for me. Because I haven't seen him.
I was sick when they moved, boy. I was sick. When this one left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I up and left. I just needed
who I'm going to live with? Who going to feed me? Who else I'm going to go to after the club? Like, yeah, that's why I was on.
Wow.
She left. She made me have to grow up.
For sure. You know what? Like, has there been any time, any point of at your parties that these two got out of hand?
Hell yeah.
Walk me through that.
What?
Excuse me, the only one that I remember is the one that you was on the stage and me, Ivory, Tiffany, Monique beat these girls up. And you was like, hold up. Stop the show. These is my sisters.
Was that Bow Wow?
No.
That wasn't the Bow Wow? Y'all got into it at the Bow Wow concert though.
But that was because of your
talk about it, Big Will.
No, that was the day
that was because of our little sister though.
That was the day I got them charges pressed on.
No, not the Bow Wow thing. Yeah. The Bow Wow thing was when little sissy, not Shashi, but Shanita. No, it was Shashi.
It was Shashi.
It was Shashi. Yeah,
wow.
The girl was playing with her at the concert.
And you right.
That's what that situation was. So the Bow Wow situation was our little sister. Mm-hmm. Somebody was playing with her. Everybody tried to rush to the front to get to the front when the concert going on.
Right.
And what did the girl do? I don't know if she pushed her or something, but I don't know. So when the thing was over, she was talking about it so much. I said, "Look, when she come past, you gotta." She didn't want to do that. I said, "Don't worry about it." So she walked past, and I hit her ass. I forgot all about that.
Hey,
that's messed up.
So
I forgot all about that.
So you instigated, and then you still popped it on.
You started my little sister, and I checked it, and that was the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do too much talking.
So question for y'all two twins. A moment like that, you see your sister in a moment like that, a twin moment. Like, is it just in your nature to say, yo, whatever she said, I'm with, or?
Absolutely. If I feel like you're wrong, we'll talk about it later.
What?
See, one thing people don't get
you don't understand, my.
We don't start anything.
I was there for most of that bullshit. Like, I seen it happen. I seen it building. I seen when they huddled up in the huddle.
Oh my
I seen
God.
when the first hit was swung. Like, yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, bro.
So is it like something that you could probably prevent?
Bro, I was trying not to pay them no mind.
No, we never. One thing about us, one thing about us, we don't start nothing.
No, people be bothering them. I
We
swear.
finish it.
I'm telling you, it's always like one time we was in Peppermint. We was standing there, and the girls just kept messing with Ebonie. Ebonie like, am I tripping, or is this bitch playing with me? And I'm just like, man, y'all gotta chill out.
Like, that was my moment of thinking about it.
And it was like, and it's always
it.
until like the last, when it turned like, because the club over at 2 o'clock. They cut the lights on at like 1:40.
Yeah,
1:40. By 1:44, it's about to be a fight. And it's don't be no little fight.
Wow.
It be like,
shut that motherfucker
yeah.
Yeah, because people know us, and if they see us fighting, they want to jump in.
Well, how do you feel when y'all are out? Everybody know y'all reputation now. They know don't fuck with the twins.
Yeah, they do that.
But then you have people that's following y'all. You have people that's in the midst of y'all. Entourage. And some shit may pop off, or they feel like they may say some shit to some other people because they know they y'all with them. How y'all take that?
No, we don't play that. Whoever hangs around us, they understand that we don't start nothing. Y'all don't start nothing. If you want to be out here starting something, you better be able to handle your own situation.
For sure.
We got names out here. We got reputations. You're not gonna mess our own stuff up. So you better get that together.
Somebody see them twins, them damn twins.
They never started anything though. I can really say that. Yeah. They never started anything. It was never them starting it. Like initiate picking. They be chilling.
You call me scared, I'm gonna run away, whatever.
Because I wanted to ask you what that means.
Every possible inch to not have this situation.
She calls herself the blonde because as Ebonie and Ivory means, Ebonie means black, Ivory means white. Ivory means she got the right name.
This is coming from me, brother. I know.
I'm trying to avoid all situations because at the end of the day, I know how me and my family get down. So I don't want that to happen for you. So I feel bad for you when it happened. Because once we done already beat you up, now I'm like, damn, I told you to stop. Like, dang. Now let me go get the fucking ice packet for your head because I told you to stop.
Well, as my mother loves, as my mother,
we love it, we care, we're not like that.
As my mother loves to say, the comparison between me and Ivory acts like the Hampton side, I act like the Norfolk side. I act like my father's side, Ivory acts like my mother's side.
Can you break that down for me
sure can.
For people that's not from Virginia?
My mother's side, which is the Hampton side, they the bougie and the calm, but you fuck with them, they'll fuck some shit up. My father's side, that's the ratchet side, they fucking shit up automatically. Nothing to think about.
That's the perfect way to describe it. For sure.
Wow.
Nothing to think about.
That need to be a dictionary.
Big Will, you spoke on Bow Wow. What is your relationship like with Bow Wow?
Me and Bow been friends since I've been 12 years old.
Bow Wow, he the little brother.
He don't go by Bow Wow no more, do he?
Yeah, he go by Bow Wow.
Oh, I thought he said take that
That's
shit.
how he started off.
Okay.
Right, Moss. That's how he started off.
Little Bow Wow.
Right.
Yeah, me and Bow been cool since my dad was a part of his bodyguard team when I was in middle school.
This is how you met Bow Wow.
This is how I met Bow. Yeah.
Okay, what would you?
My dad died in 2012 or 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, Bow Wow came out in 2000. So it's like I was 12. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when I first met Bow, it was because of my dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad and them they just was like, yeah, this is Bow Wow. Like I'm just like, because I never heard a song or anything. So like when I met him, I didn't know he was who he was, you know what I'm saying? And it was like a court order because my mother and my dad had to get me, like, my mother keep me for the school year, but I got to go with my dad every summer. So this one particular summer, he was like, well, you got to come with me because I got to go work. But it's cool because it's a child. It's a child rapper. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. So I'm with my dad. We go to the arena. Now back there playing basketball. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, you know. But then it was like when he went outside, it was like, this is what made me start to be cool and popular when I was younger. Because it was like that day when I seen him go outside and all of them girls were screaming for this little nigga.
Damn.
It was like, what the hell, like, this is crazy. Like, everybody want this little boy, like, mind you, had a short haircut at the time. Bell had cornrows, like jerseys, shoes, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Mind you, I was playing football. I was a football guy. Like, 11, 12 years old, playing for the Woodland Wildcats, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I wanted to do was play ball, you know what I'm saying? But this particular summer, bro, being around that little boy every day like that, my dad said, this is how my dad kept me in line. If you get 1C, you not coming back. So it was like I was doing my schoolwork. I was getting clothes, sneakers. That's when I grew my hair. I got cornrows. I wanted to be just like this little nigga. So I was.
And Bow Wow was just probably coming off hardboard right
now. Mind you, I'm telling you, it never connected. Only because that's what Bow was.
Yeah.
So when I come back home, ain't nobody as cool as this little nigga. So I'm trying to be as cool as him. So I just started being that guy, and I started hanging with the girls, and I stopped hanging with the dudes. I started hanging with the boys.
And the girls would start screaming for you.
No, yeah, they did.
They still screaming for that man.
They still do. You know what I'm saying? They still do. But back then, Bow was definitely an influence, though, for sure.
Right. So is it true that Bow Wow kind of helped get, what was it, TwerkPaloosa? Palooza.
Yeah, for sure.
Did he help get that off the ground?
Yes, he did.
Talk to me about that.
So after my record deal was over with, probably 6 months after my record deal, I was back broke. Like, all that money the label gave me, because we had to put it into the music. So because I didn't get a chance to really spend it and splurge it, I ain't buy no car, I ain't buy no jewelry, I ain't buy nothing crazy with my music money, because I had to put it back into the song.
But you signed a deal with who?
With Entertainment One.
All right.
So I ended up going back broke, right? And it was like, at that time, it was like, dang, man, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm really broke again. Like, so I'm like, well, all I know is to throw a party, so I gotta throw me a party. So I asked this owner at this club, and I was just like, can I throw a twerk party there on like a Tuesday or something? Because nobody would give me a Saturday or Friday because it was already, stamped or whatever. So I said, give me a weekday, and I'm gonna figure this out. So I ended up locking in that Tuesday, and it was 2 weeks away, and just randomly, DJ Just calls my phone, which is Bow's DJ. It was like, yo, Will, what you got going on? We coming to Virginia. We gonna come through there. We gonna kick it with you for like a day. I said, for real? Like, yeah, we just left a meeting. Bow about to go do his last Breakfast Club interview, and we just gonna stop in VA, kick it with you, go to the strip, kick it, or whatever, He said, matter of fact, you got something going on out there? I said, yeah, that day, that Tuesday, I said, I got this party called TwerkPaloosa. He was like, throw Bow up there. I said, hell, you stop playing with me. Now, mind you, Bow ain't been to Virginia since he been 16 years old. In my mind, I'm like, if Bow Wow come to Virginia, I know it's going to get crazy because all our peers ain't seen him since we was kids. This is how I'm thinking. So I'm just like, so do I have to pay him? So Bow gets on the phone, was like, nigga, what's up? Now, mind you, me and Bow ain't never had no falling out. We just grew apart, you know what I'm saying, as we got older. So he like, fool, what's up with you? Like, what's up with you, Will? Like, no, just throw me on there, I'm coming. I said, if I throw you this flyer, you don't come, bro, I'm look crazy. He like, I'm coming. I'm like, all right. Next day, got the flyer done, put it up. When I tell you, bro, I didn't even have to promote the party. Like, the whole Virginia promoted the party. Wow. It was like, Bow Wow's coming, I'm going. I can't wait to put my jersey on. I can't wait to this. Girls, I'm going to get my hair cornrowed. Like,
and you did his birthday parties ever since after that?
Yeah, I did his birthday party ever since.
So, is this the same Bow Wow party that they act out in?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. That might have been the first. I think that might have been the first one.
When you say act out.
Whoa.
Oh, no, that was a concert.
That was just
okay,
a concert.
We was 17. We was 17.
But did y'all go to the party?
No, they didn't come down.
Okay. I don't know which one that was.
Yeah.
That was at Lito's. Y'all didn't come there.
So the whole Virginia, they promoted the party.
Man, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro. I really just didn't have to promote it because everybody was talking about it. A lot of people was joking it. Of course everybody want to joke, it's Bow Wow. So you had the people that was talking down on the party, which was promoting it. You had people that was excited about seeing Bow Wow, which was promoting it. So it was like the day that the party, it's like, I know when my parties is going to be good. I know when my parties is going to be all right. When I wake up in the morning, it's 8 o'clock, and I already got 20 text messages about a party from the following night. People just texting me in the middle of the night. I'm like, yo, this shit about to get like this. So I'm like, nah, whatever, Because mind you, there's no tickets sold. I don't got no section sold. No nothing. It's just everybody just come. So it's like, by the time noon got there, it was like, yeah, this shit about to get. Because my phone wouldn't stop ringing. people were just like, is he really coming? How much is it at the door? What's the sections?
Trying to get in for free.
Yeah, so it was just crazy at that point, man. So Bow ends up saying, like, yeah, we're going to be a little late. Oh, I'm like, what's a little late? He like, man, we going to get there like 1. I said, what? I said, bro, the party over at 2. He said, all right, man, I'm just leave a little early. I got you, Will. I'm like, man, all right, bro. He's like, how you think the party going to do? I said, nigga, I don't know. Shit, it sound like it's going to be all right. He said, all right. So they got to Virginia, like, fresh off the interstate. 12:50, 12:55, like, pulled in and off, like, boom, they pull up to the club. So we get out of the car, you know, we out, because I told them to park in the front. I needed to talk to y'all niggas first. Like, I needed to beat them up a little bit, play with them, you know what I'm saying? So we over there, whatever, they come to the front door. The girl, some girl, this was set it off. This is how I knew it was just like, this is about to be a crazy night. Val jumped out the side of the car, and the girl was walking in her steps. Her whole leg just gave out. I was like, Shorty, you okay? You all right? You good? She was like, oh my God, it's Bow Wow. I said, oh man, here we go. Bow walks in the club, man, sold out, wall to wall. Girls just start passing out like it was Michael Jackson, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I remember the story.
Will, you lying.
Bro, and it's crazy because the next morning, Bow spoke on it on the Breakfast Club, and the internet tried to fry him. Wow. I had to upload the video, send it to World Star, like, stop playing with my boy. They really was passing the fuck out. Wow. At least 4 girls passed out. 4.
That moment right there, you like, damn, this is what Bow Wow had became to be.
This is what, yeah, this is it.
Had they ever passed out for Big Will living?
Hell no. It was the craziest that screaming, trying to screaming, chasing me. Philly, the Philly show when I was on tour with Jacquees. That was my first time actually seeing girls chase me, chase me.
What'd you do when they started chasing?
I mean, it wasn't like chasing. My sprinter was like right at the door.
Yeah, so it was
like when I come around, the girls like broke the barricade. It was like, oh my God, Big Wilkins taking a picture. It was like 20 girls, like security sheriffs had to like pull them back. I was like, I got a concept, bro. This is crazy. I ain't never had this happen. All the shows, everything, all them girls. Philly was my best show that I've had. Like, that was crazy.
What's crazy is, I was watching when Cam went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But there was a song.
Yeah.
DABB on him.
Right.
Nobody knew who this song was by.
Nobody.
Oh, he said DABB on him.
You got to walk me through it. Like, you created a song that wasn't meant to be for Cam.
No, it wasn't supposed to be for me.
Right.
It wasn't supposed to be for me. And this is the story that my manager kept me from speaking on for years. I never spoke on this because it was always going to like start problem. And I never been to clouting. I'm from VA, bro. We're not clout chasing niggas out here. We will really put our hands on you. We will really take it there. And the niggas that love me the most, they would love to do that to you. So I'm not the type of person to start no type of drama on the internet. So I just stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? So I can speak on it now because it's, I done already spoke on it before on the podcast. So it's cool now. But I made that record for Migos. Like, I really wrote it for them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what DABB was. I didn't know. But I make party records. So every time it's a party move or a dance move or something new, I make a record to it. You know what I'm saying? So at this moment, my homeboy was like, shout out to Mano. He was like, yo, man, you heard about that DABB? They dabbing crazy in Atlanta. I said, well, let's make a DABB song. So Mano was down to do it, but Mano didn't come back to Virginia that day. So he was in Atlanta. He was like, I ain't coming back for like 2 weeks, whatever. I said, I'm going to just make this record. So I ended up making the record. And me and Ray G was cool. That's their tour DJ. So I made the record. I called Ray G. They're on tour with Chris Brown at the time. And I could hear a whole bunch of noise in the background. It's like they were on the bus.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, I said, I got this record for y'all. You're going to love it. I said, how much do the boys want for a feature? And he was like, well, shit, let me ask them. Put the phone on mute, asked him. He's like, yeah, they said $20,000. I said, shit, nigga, I ain't got $20,000. I said, well, look, I made the record for y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this shit hard. You know, like if they wanted, they could have it. I said, keep me on the chorus and keep like my ad libs on the breakdown part, but tell the Migos to add their verses in between. This is just me being the executive producer of the record, writing it, sending it off to them. And he was like, all right, we're going to see what's up with it. I'm going to call you back. So he ended up getting off the phone with me and was like, I'm going to call you back. So I ended up calling him back. I said, so how the boys feel about the song? He was like, yeah, they said that shit was straight or whatever. But he was like, they probably ain't going to just get on it, Joe Will. Like, they probably like just, you know, you have to pay the $20,000 and whatever. I said, damn. I said, all right, it's cool, bro. He was like, but yeah, my nigga, like, whenever we come to VA, just, you know, we gonna hit you. Like, all right, bet. Hang up the phone. So I sit on the couch. My manager Slim like, man, I'm about to put this shit on YouTube. Like, fuck them. They don't want to do, fuck them. Like, I'm going to put it out because I didn't like the song. Because mind you, I'm going to tell you why I didn't like the song. I go in the studio and I do it straight through. One take. Don't think, don't nothing. He put the beat on. I do the whole song. From beginning to the part where you hear the beginning of the song, check, check, that was me doing the mic check. Hold up. Like I did all that straight through. The chorus, the verse, the party break at the end, straight through. Never stopped, never took a breath. Only time I took a breath was when I said, pause, because I couldn't breathe.
Right.
But that's the part that went viral, right?
Wow.
Nobody knows this story, bro. So at that point, I put the song out on YouTube. We go to the club that night. We ended up putting it on SoundCloud the next day. This is like a Friday, Saturday. Take the club out, we go out. We don't get back on the laptop till like a Tuesday or Wednesday. Slim's like, yo, bro, you see your Twitter? I said, no. So he said, but that shit say 99 plus. He said, why is somebody talking about you? So we click on it, and all we see is these two little boys took the party part, the pause. Hold up, they start dabbing, going crazy. So we like, that shit got 4 million views on it.
Wow. Damn.
He quick to make up a dance.
I'm like, what the hell?
Every dance is going viral.
Bro, it was like 4 million. She said 4 million some change. I said, what? So mind you, Slim like, yo, we not going nowhere. Because we was about to go somewhere. He was like, bro, we need to figure out what's going on. Mind you,
I bet he did.
You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, one thing I can say about my manager, man, at that time, he's a very smart person. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, we need to figure out where the fire started at. And we need to see if we can capitalize off of it.
Yeah.
So he contacted the two little boys. Mind you, these boys is 14, 15 years old. So he's like, yo, shit. Slim's just like, yo, can we send y'all some money? We just trying to say thank you. So I think that we sent them boys like, I don't know, probably like $200. Like just $100 a piece or whatever. Yeah, it was because, bro, we didn't know that this, it wasn't nothing crazy. Just to say thank y'all. Like, man, I'm telling you right now, that joint ended up going so crazy. By the next week, Nick Cannon tweeted me.
Wow.
It was like, yo, we need to talk. And so I'm just like, what the? But see, Nick started it off. See, Nick tweeting me made other A&Rs and labels like they couldn't contact us because it was like nobody had our numbers. It got to the point that it said Def Jam at Def Jam. Big Will, check your DM. Like the labels are calling. Like, so I'm like, yeah, this shit, all right, whatever, right?
This is how you the Def Jam street team.
No, this I'm talking the Def Jam page, like the real company page. At Big Will, check your DM. And like, we're trying to contact you. So mind you, I'm asleep, bro, and I wake up and I hear my song, but I'm tripping. This is all in the same 3 days of us finding it go viral, whatever, right? I'm listening. Mind you, I made that record August the 31st. That's when it came out. So this is the first week of the NBA season. Like, you know, we wake up, bro, and we see LeBron on the TV. But I'm tripping because it's like I hear my song, but I see LeBron.
Right.
So I'm like, wait. I look at the laptop, my laptop closed. So I turns the TV up, and LeBron is like, he gets to the end of the court, and he's like, dab on him, dab on him, dab on him.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it was like, what the?
No, that made you feel good.
Yeah, it was like I didn't know what was going on.
You thought the music was playing in your background.
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is they was playing the record in the arena,
absolutely,
as they're warming up. So I'm like, what the? So I go back to sleep. I don't really trip on that right there. I don't trip on it. I go back to sleep. I wake up. Bleacher Report, ESPN, ESPN2, they made a whole article and left my name out.
You like, let me go to sleep on this shit, man.
Right? Because I didn't understand what was going on. Nobody knew whose song it was.
Yeah.
So it was like, ESPN made this whole Bleacher Report and they left my name out. And that's all me and Slim kept talking about that morning was how they left my name out. We go back and look at it like probably later on that day to show somebody how they left my name out. Oh, nigga, no. My name got put in that motherfucker.
Word.
Big Will, a.k.a. the Party King from Hampton, Virginia. And it was like from that day on, bro, it was a wrap. It was over with. Every athlete in the damn world
wanted that song.
Wanted to warm up to that record. Like, and it just got crazy, bro. And this was the top of September.
And you know, and that's crazy, being that big. And then, like, you on tour, knowing Bow Wow, knowing Pretty Ricky and all of them. And then you come back and you do parties and you host at local clubs around here.
Yeah.
What was the energy like with the people that know you from here and then watched you?
Oh, no, bro. Virginia, man, I've always been a king out here, bro.
Yeah.
It's always been fun. Like, I'm a fun dude. Like, I'm never too cool. Like, I'm a big nigga, bro. I ain't that type of big nigga that's going to be, like, trying to be, like, all quiet and Rick Ross's and
so Big Will never changed.
No, nigga, hell no. It's too many people around me.
He's a big nigga that's soft.
Yeah, I'm a teddy bear.
Exactly.
I'm a teddy bear, bro.
Big teddy bear.
You know
That's the way to put it.
I'm a teddy bear,
big nigga that's soft.
Yeah.
So I ain't
like
never.
you intimidating. Boy, go sit down.
I ain't never on that rah-rah, bro.
Well, your biggest moment. You work with Cola Ray.
Yeah, Cola Ray.
Yeah.
Well, I would say I work with her, but I did a little soul work with her.
Yeah. But like, what has it been like being from Virginia, knowing that you have legends like Missy Elliott, Timberland, the Pharrell, and the Clips, and all of that? What is it like being from a place that know that they already set the standards, and then you got Big Will, the Party King, coming behind that, and any other artists?
Right. How does it feel?
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, bro. Like, it's, to be honest with you, nowadays, I feel like I'm blessed to say, oh, I'm in that circle of people. Like, because a lot of people from Virginia don't make it, bro. Nobody makes it. You got to think about what happened. After Trey Songz and Chris Brown, it was a very, very quiet. It was 2009 when Trey Songz dropped the Ready album. So that was like 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Drum comes out. Drum is from Hampton as well. He drops the Broccoli record with Lil Yachty. But he went viral.
Oh, he from VA?
He from Hampton, here.
Wow, never knew that.
Yeah,
I thought he was from Atlanta.
No, he's from Virginia.
Wow.
But he was in that. The only reason why you probably thought he was from Atlanta is because he's in that rim of people.
Yeah.
Like all those type of hippie, that lane of, weird rapper type of, you know what I'm saying? So they really gravitated to Drum. And Drum ended up getting signed that same year I got signed. And it was like Drum was just big, though. He did a record with Yachty. He did a record with Erykah Badu. Like, he was really signed to Atlantic Records, like, as an artist. I was never signed to no label. Like, the big label, like how Drum was.
Well, you know who Marais is. You ever heard of Marais from Fayetteville? That signed with Interscope. He had the record.
Oh, Marais.
Yeah, Marais.
Big dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, he just did an interview on Vlad. Shout out to Vlad. He did an interview, and he was telling, like, artists how he got fucked over on his deal.
Yeah.
Basically a 360. So if you can, like, kind of, like, shed some light on, some artists out here that's probably trying to get a deal or probably in the midst of getting one, how important it is to have your own lawyer type shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Don't ever use the lawyer for the label. That's what I did. And I learned a lot of stuff, like, rubbed me wrong. But that's okay because all the artists has gotten rubbed wrong. All the greatest, from TLC to everybody, has gotten rubbed wrong. So it's like I'm glad that I learned the industry because I got rubbed wrong.
Yeah.
So Moray's situation, I when I was watching the clips or whatever from that, I could relate to what he was saying because when you are about to sign and you dealing with a lawyer that's working with the label, they're going to like make it seem like everything is okay, and it's going to be in the label's favor to not give you all that money. Now, let's just per se. Now, if I'm telling you a real number, I might be telling you a real number, I might be telling you a fake number. So let's just say that on this camera. Say I get signed for $100,000.
Right.
Okay? They give me the $100,000 and about 80,000 of that money went into the record. So 20,000 goes into your pocket. Right? Now, mind you, after it's all said and done, all the looks, all the songs, all the shows, whatever, right? You look up 2 years later, you find out that that label that signs you made $4.7 million off of your record that you sold them for $100,000. But you only got $20,000 to spend in your pocket. Now, I'm not saying on this camera that's my situation.
It's a scam.
But I'm telling you right now, this is how I realized that this is bullshit.
What the fuck?
And I don't fuck with this.
Wow.
I don't fuck with the game when it comes down to not having your shit in order and knowing the business when you get into it.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, modern day,
yeah.
what is Big Will up to now? Are you working on new music?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Day Day. This is his birthday
Happy
weekend.
birthday to
You know what I
you.
Nephew.
Tonight should be a pretty epic night.
Definitely
You know,
it's a fucking movie.
this is one of my first times coming to a Big Will party.
That's
You
a
know.
VA.
So I'm out here in Hampton. You know what I mean. So I'm gonna enjoy it. But
It's not a
like,
big Will
My
party.
big
Yeah.
little brother.
But
It's not his
it's a
party.
day-day party.
It's Day-Day's birthday
day
party.
It's a day party.
It's a day party.
hey, look, I'm like, I'm like, don't beat
Shout out to
me
my
up.
cousin Nene. It's her birthday too.
Oh,
Yeah.
cousin Nene birthday.
Nene birthday?
too.
Okay.
Her birthday already passed. But it's
Big
her
Pisces
birthday.
energy.
But
Okay.
it's about the Aries, but today it's about Pisces.
Absolutely. I can't wait till Cancer season come up. Huh? But yeah, you say you're working on some music.
Yeah. Party King about to come out like the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's like a little EP series that I'm doing this year.
Dope.
So I'm gonna drop Party King, I'm gonna drop Party King 2, Party King 3. I'm just keeping rocking through the whole year.
Dope.
dropping it?
I'm gonna drop it probably end of this month.
That's
It's
dope.
finished for real, but it's gonna drop end of the month.
That's dope. That's dope.
All streaming sites like Apple Music, YouTube, everything, everywhere.
Absolutely. Tell the people where to find and follow you at.
Man, Big Will Party King on everything. Big Will Party King. I'm sorry. Not the. I took the out this year. Thank God. They gave me my name. It took me 5 years to get my name.
Yeah.
But they finally gave it to me. I guess I'm kind of famous now.
Yeah.
You've been right.
So everything, Big Will Party King on everything. So y'all can follow me there.
Any shout outs?
Man, shout out to the family for one, because you know we rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Number one support.
Shout out to all my
Period.
friends, family, man. That's all for real. Shout out to all my fans, man, all my supporters, man. They know the vibe.
Yeah, Ivory, any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
So I love my family. I'm always team family.
That's that
That's
blonde.
Yeah. You got something you want to say?
Not really. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thank
the
you for
support for my
support.
brother.
Absolutely.
Appreciate everyone.
Absolutely. Well, I like to thank my live audience that's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all.
Shout out to the live audience.
Hell yeah. Also being in the midst and the experience in Hampton. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I'm going to come back and check on you, Will. You know what I mean?
For sure, man.
So you already know what it is. You know what I mean? I need everybody to tap in to the page when I would talk with Mazee. You know what I mean? Follow me on Instagram.
Shout out to Mazee.
Absolutely. King Mazee Bracken 18. Facebook, Maserati Santana. And the YouTube channel, On Da Rize TV. That's with a Z, not with an S. So make sure y'all tap in. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.